Hello, boys and girls. Mr. Giomini wanted to come to you with a couple questions or examples from lesson 11, 2, solving multi-step equations. It's a little different because now I have a crowd watching me. All right, first thing, we'll do a couple different ones today. I have two examples here. First one here, I have 18 times something, 18w minus 10 minus 6w equals 50. First thing I'll do is I'll combine like terms. So as Miss Bandrop would say, sissy, simplify. So let's simplify this by combining like terms. I have 18 W's minus the 6 W's, so that's going to give me, I believe, 12 W's. So I have 12 W's, and for next, minus 10 equals 50. Okay, now, I need to still try to get this by itself, so I still need to get the W by itself. Right now, I'm timesing by W, something times by W, so I'm going to leave that coefficient, that variable there. Leave that 12W there. That's going to be it's going to stay there for a little bit. Instead, I'm going to get rid of this 10 W's. Now, to get rid of that, I need to do the inverse of subtracting 10, so I will add 10 to both sides. So add 10, and that should give you, these are gone. I have 12W is equal to 60. Now, I want to evaluate for 1W. I don't really care what 12 are, so I want to just get 1W. So to do that, I must do the inverse of multiplying by 12. I will do the opposite of that is to divide by 12. So divide by 12, I get W is equal to 5. Now, I can always check this to make sure this is true. Checking it, I would just substitute that 5 back into my original equation. So I have 18, now it's 18 times 5, minus 10, minus 6 times 5, and I'll cross my fingers and hope all this is equal to 50. Let's take a look. 18 times 5, Kylie tells me that is 90. 90 minus 10 minus 30. I can write a 3. Okay. 90 minus 10, that is 80. 80 minus 30, look at that. 50 checks 50. All right. That's how to do that one. This next one's a little bit more complex. It's a little bit more intimidating because you have to divide by 8 on the bottom. This reads 3 times n plus 5 divided by 8 equals 4. Well, I want to get rid of this 8, first of all. And what I'm going to do to get rid of divide by 8, I'm going to multiply the entire thing by 8. So I'm going to put an 8 on both sides of this. These two 8s will cancel out. So I'm left with 3n plus 5. Now I have to multiply the other side of the equation. It's like that balance, that scale. Whatever I do to one side, I have to do the other. I go 8 times 4 gives me 32. All right, next. I am actually kind of right now at this step here. I have this 3n. There's my coefficient because I'm multiplying it by the variable. I'm going to leave that there. I need to get rid of the 5. Well, it says to add the 5. Well, the opposite of adding 5 is to, as Kennedy tells me, subtract 5. I will subtract 5 from both sides. Thank goodness Kennedy's here because I probably couldn't do that in my head. So I have 3 times n is equal to 32 times 5. 32 minus 5, sorry, 32 minus 5, so I get a look from the crowd. That gives me 27. All right, now, Chork tells me, hey, you have 3 times something. To figure out what that, to get that 27, I need to divide both sides by 3. Divide both sides by 3, I'm going to get n is equal to 9, as Kylie beat me to the punch about 5 minutes ago. I'm going to substitute the 9 back in. So now I have, let me change the colors here. I have 3 times n plus 5 divided by 8 is equal to 4. Well, this side of the equation is already simplified, so I'm not going to worry about doing it on this side. 3 times 9 is 27. 27 plus 5 divided by 8. Let's add first. 27 plus 8. Or excuse me, 27 plus 5 gives me 32. 32 divided by 8 gives me 4. So 4 checks 4. All right, hope this helps you out. Again, boys and girls, notice I'm showing all this work. I am showing this for a reason. I'm not trying to torture you. This is actually a great way to solve these. Don't try guess and check. Really work this problem down. And it kind of reminds me of when last year we were probably in Miss Plow's class or Mr. Citro or something like that. You did that order of operation, and it kind of had that funnel, that upside-down triangle look. Even Mrs. Kearns, I know, uses this method. Mrs. Hannah, Mr. Loeb. When I'm doing this, or doing some of these multi-step equations, it should begin to funnel down. All right? I hope this helps you out. Take care.